I'm gonna make a new video. 60s psychedelic music. I'm standing in a weird place in my room to get this like this, so you better like it.
Alright, I'm gonna run through this stack and just briefly talk about this stuff. First off, we got Steppenwolf, supercharged album with the hit Born to Be Wild. These guys look like they were born to be wild, born to be in a band. They look like Iron Butterfly in this photo, but they're making heavy bike psych. Check it out. And I need to give this one another listen. Love this. Their live album is killer too, but these guys just came out with some rampaging force, some Hammond organ and some good guitar playing and some raspy vocals. Steppenwolf, very cool. Alright, next up some vocal music. Time and Charges, the Buckinghams. This is a great album. Really, really good songs. I really like that song, Why Don't You Love Me? And it's kind of like the Beatles a little bit, but it's just kind of also like maybe some Dave Clark 5 or something along that sense. Vocal with small amounts of pop psych style playing, but it's really not pop psych, it's just pop music, and it's really good playing and singing. I just like the songs. It's a cool album cover. Alright. Ooh, another supercharger of that era, Led Zeppelin. Coming in at the end of the 60s, but still definitely letting a foundation for what heavy rock was to become. These guys were young. I believe they were 19 or 20 whenever they were joining. Jimmy Page, of course, was an experienced session guy at this time, and John Paul Jones, I don't know where he was training. I don't know as much information about him, but I know that he's a musical genius. Plays the piano and the organ and the bass guitar like a madman. This record really came out with some really cool mixture of blues rock, hard rock, and really just laid it down. Cool. Love it. Love Led Zeppelin. Boom. Earlier, mid to late 60s guys, supergroup. Everyone knows them, but man, you gotta listen to this record like 100 million times. It's so cool. It's got that really tripped out feel to it. Similar cover to that Savage Resurrection album that I showed, with a crazy collage of nonsense, but it makes sense. Probably my favorite songs are, of course, Sunshine of Your Love, but some of the underground ones are Outside Woman Blues. I really, really like that song. It's a pretty funny song. And Blue Condition. That's a really good song. And Dance the Night Away. It's a whole good album. I don't know if this is one of their albums or if this was a compilation, but either way, this is a fantastic album. Yeah, Stephen Stills there, Neil Young. Freaking awesome, dude. Oh, Mr. Soul, great song. Check out those songs. You can find this one, but maybe it's getting harder to find, I don't know. Let's see what the label is. It's colored or not. No, it's just the good old Echo. Alright. The Ventures. I highly dig the Ventures, and I have a lot of the Ventures. I would have to take time to make another video just on the Ventures, because they're very inspiring for young guitar players or musicians who want to get into music. I listened to them and paid attention to some of the ways they were playing and stuff, and kept with it. I've recorded some projects. I'm playing at my local Six Flags tomorrow, so just gotta stay inspired. Definitely get inspired by the Ventures. Alright. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Moving. I love this record. And I love Peter, Paul, and Mary. That song actually plays every time I plug my phone into anything because of the letter A. So I'm quite familiar with this song. I need to listen to more of the album again. I'm more familiar with their Moving album and album 1800, but I really love this band. Watching videos of them is cool too. Wow. This is such a good freaking album, if you haven't heard it. Really cool Western music based around the vocals, but it's such good music and arrangements. If you want to put yourself in some cowboy perspective, and the Grateful Dead covered this as well. Check this out. I don't know what year this came out. I might be cheating. This might be a 70s record of a 60s band that started in the 60s. Can't seem to find what year it came out, but definitely started in the 60s, this band. I'm definitely a big fan of them, and I'd have to do a separate video on my stacks of them. Moby Grape. This is an album called Wow. And if you've never seen this before, I'm going to struggle to hold it, because let me just run it real quick. That's not ever fun. There we go, putting the record collection on the line. Now you can't really tell, but that groove right there is where you shift the speed of your record to change to a 45 right in the middle of the record. I had never heard of any other record doing that before I saw this one. My goodness. People are gonna have a heart attack when they see me handle this record like this. Trust me. Me too. Alright. Boy Dukes on Polydor. That's a great label. This is 1969, absolutely monstrous guitar licks. They have a few more albums from the earlier days that I also have, but this one is very good. I'm trying to find this one real quick. Show you as well. This is, I think, their first one. This is all high energy, really good guitar playing, good songs. You know, and this one is absolutely insane. If you like fuzz guitar, which, who doesn't like fuzz guitar? Alright. Iron Butterfly with a massive album. I could definitely go on another video of Iron Butterfly and related bands. Man, they're heavy. That is a psychedelic record right there. This thing is having trouble. This is a funny little record. If you ever see it, buy it. Have yourself a little laugh. It's quite a laugh. This one. It's not music. Well, they have some synthesizer on it, but I would suggest listening to that. I'm sure it's on YouTube. More on the music. The Five Americans. An absolutely awesome album. I think this is really early, like 1966 or something like that. I want to be really careful with this one. It does have a gatefold. My copy is Mr. Danny Harrell, Soldier Man, the 1st Division. Pretty cool stuff. I really like this. They have Vox organ. They're wailing. And it's psychedelic. I don't know if they're from Texas. These are all reviews from Texas and Oklahoma. Oh yeah, Fort Worth, Texas. So that'd be cool if they were from Texas, because I'm from Texas, so. Texas. I'll definitely make a video about Texas rock bands. Alright, last one on the show for now. I don't know if I'm cheating with this one either, but Dave Mason is definitely qualified as a 60s member. Having a nice evening with the rocks here. My copy is definitely beat, but whew, as are a lot of these early records, because I got them from half-price books when I was first starting out for low prices. And when I was first starting out, I just didn't really care about the quality of the record, what shape it was in. So I've got some pretty rough shape records that I need to replace, but it still works and the disc is good as long as you don't drop it on the floor. This is a fantastic record. I've seen it reissued on like a colored vinyl where it swirls together the colors of the rocks. That looks really cool. So I hope you enjoyed my stack. Go listen to some of this stuff, and I'll catch you next time with a concept video or something. Thanks.